Hi, I'm Erin Wellhite. I served 10 years in the United States Air Force and the Georgia and Texas Air National Guard. I was a technical sergeant, E6, working in the Intel department at Ellington Field when I left the Guard. This message is a message of empowerment to those of you who are pulling yourselves up by your bootstraps, particularly women who have served and are still in school and are managing a family. I served during the Cold War, so I didn't get the GI Bill for education that those who served during declared conflicts got. And even though I was born in Houston, I grew up in Georgia, so when I enlisted on my 17th birthday, I didn't get the Hazelwood Act either. I didn't know about those things. I didn't know about scholarships or loans. No one taught me to manage money. My stepdad taught me a good work ethic, but he told me to get married and forget about college. My mom was a really good homemaker, and sadly she thought that was the best career return on her investment, being a housewife. But her mom, my grandma, a girl from East Texas, became a licensed vocational nurse after her children were grown. She attended a Houston community college, and she always impressed on me the value of education. She was proud of my intellect and encouraged my voracious reading habit. Who is your encourager? As a high school junior, I took the college admissions tests and received invitations to visit the finest universities, but my parents were not supportive. So at 17, in the middle of my junior year of high school, I joined the Air Force. I went in that summer, transferred my Air Force credits back to my high school, and graduated ahead of my class. At 18, I was a married woman, and at 21, I was a single mom. But I never gave up my dream of an education. And after years of working full-time and going to school, paying as I went, I finally earned a bachelor's degree, then my secondary teaching certificate, and ultimately my master's degree. I became a teacher, then a professor, and now I award degrees to students who have attended Blinn College. I have the luxury of being able to volunteer in many areas, and while I never turned my Air Force training as a mental health technician into a career, it has helped me to continue serving. I serve as a board member for the National Alliance of Mental Illness Brazos Valley, helping families deal with their loved ones' mental health issues. As a single mom going to school, I wasn't able to give my children the lifestyle I wanted. They struggled along with me, and as I raised them and went to school, you know what happened? They were jealous of education, jealous of the time I spent studying and working, and went on to crave it. My daughter is an administrator for a university in Texas, and my son, who also served in the Air Force, went on to SMU and the University of Houston Law School and is an attorney now and owns a beautiful home. My message to those of you who served is thank you. Thank you. And to those of you still in school, as Winston Churchill said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And he said also, never, never, never give up. Good luck and God bless.